In the top stories, the desalination plant for Nevis nears implementation stage. Brazilians protest for democracy as Bolsonaro threatens election, and European wildfires forcing thousands to evacuate. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Friday, 12th August 2022. I'm Carla Barrage. On the local scene, Premier Honorable Mark Brantley has revealed that plans to construct a solar-powered desalination plant in Nevis are advancing towards the implementation stage. The Premier said through his diplomatic negotiations with the government of the United Arab Emirates, UAE, during his tenure as Foreign Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, he had successfully procured 2 such plants, one for St. Kitts and one for Nevis. He noted there had been some delay in the process. However, plans to erect the plant on Nevis are now moving forward. Desalination plants are used to remove salts and minerals from salt water, especially seawater, to produce water suitable for human consumption or irrigation. Premier Brantley explained that even though it will be a small plant, it would be very beneficial to the island. The project is expected to play a significant role in helping to ensure an adequate supply of water for the populace during drought conditions. The Nevis Island Administration has over the past few years invested heavily in ensuring that the people of Nevis have a regular and reliable source of potable water. And in other national news, the St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association, SCNIPA, has offered congratulations to the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew on being sworn in as the 4th Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis following his St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party's win at the polls. In a statement, SCNIPA also offered special congratulations to the Honourable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, one of SCNIPA's founding fathers, and Honourable Conris Maynard, SCNIPA alumnus, on their victories as elected representatives for St. Christopher I and St. Christopher III. SCNIPA expressed gratitude to all citizens and residents who exercised their constitutional right to vote on Friday, irrespective of their party affiliation. SCNIPA wished the elected representatives a successful tenure and implored them to serve with integrity, fairness, honesty, humility, and respect for the rule of law and the people. And finally, on the local scene, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, on behalf of the British High Commission in Barbados, has announced that the UK's Chevening Scholarship Scheme is now open to receive applications from interested persons in St. Kitts and Nevis. Applications will be accepted online from 2nd August to 1st November to study in the UK in the academic year 2023 to 2024. This scholarship is for nationals who wish to pursue fully funded postgraduate studies at an academic institution in the UK. Nationals of Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean should go to www.chevening.org to register interest or apply. And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. Brazilians have demonstrated in several cities in defense of democracy. They are concerned President Jair Bolsonaro may not accept October's election result. Recent polls suggest he's trailing former President Lula Inácio Lula da Silva. Al Jazeera's Monica Yanikev reports from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
We have created a great front if we want to defend Brazil's democracy from President Jair Bolsonaro's attacks.
This is a unique moment when businessmen and workers join efforts to defend democracy.
The main rally was at the University of São Paulo's law school, where a similar event was held 45 years ago against Brazil's military dictatorship. Crowds gathered inside the building and in the courtyard to listen to 2 manifestos, both defending Brazil's democratic institutions, less than 2 months before October's presidential elections.
Our democracy is facing immense danger. Our institutions are at risk from insinuations and contempt for the results of the elections.
The manifestos were drawn up after President Jair Bolsonaro stepped up his attacks on Brazil's Supreme Court and electronic voting system. In July, he told a group of foreign ambassadors that the elections could be easily rigged. Polls show Bolsonaro trailing behind former President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. The movement in defense of Brazil's democracy grew over the past weeks, spreading to at least 20 state capitals, among them Rio de Janeiro. Crowds gathered at universities here in Rio and in other cities to listen to the manifestos being read. People here say they must show their unity on the streets to ensure that democracy and the rule of law prevail. Monica Yanakiev, Al Jazeera, Rio de Janeiro.
In Guyana, a man and his daughter have been found guilty of killing a 22-year-old fisherman. Tiana Cole has the details.